Hi guys, welcome to this edition on Pacemaker Diaries. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I want to do any videos for you guys right here on this channel on youtube.com. Now one thing is a massive thank you to everyone that's actually done that already. I'm already up to 121 subscribers now. That's a vast amount, you know, since my last update. I can't remember the number, but obviously I mention it every time when I do a video. And a big massive shout out to you guys on this weird weather Sunday. Everywhere in the United Kingdom's had bad snow, and quite honestly, it's just been cold here in Nottingham, this part of Nottingham where I live. So I'm quite lucky because of obviously the bad weather. I'm hoping everyone's wrapped up warm. Everything is just crazy weather that's happening around the world at the moment, including here in the United Kingdom. So I was asked a question by, I think he's a new subscriber. He's asked me the question. Well, basically two questions before obviously I give you this update. How many Blu-rays do I actually own? Well, I had a quick count before I hit obviously record, and as of this recording, including today's update, it's roughly about 400. Ouch. I didn't realise I had that many. This shelf unit looks tiny compared to what you would expect. So I own roughly about 400, and he's asked me about why don't I buy a multi-region Blu-ray player, because he picked one up for about £70 off eBay. Like I say this in most of my videos, that I set myself a budget towards buying Blu-rays. Everyone who collects Blu-ray, sometimes they go to the extreme of buying it from different countries, or just on region 2, or spend on new releases. With me, I just have a budget of spending £5 a Blu-ray. That doesn't include postage, but sometimes it does. It just depends what bargains I pick up from certain websites that I actually buy from, and that doesn't include box sets. That doesn't include box sets, which I've got a DVD box set towards my British comedy collection, which I've not bought anything recently for that. I haven't bought in over a year, I think, now, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys that when it comes in the mail, or the post as I call it. So with that said, sorry, I do apologise, I'm still tired from yesterday. I had a 9-hour shift dealing with rugby fans and dealing with Lincoln City fans against Notts County's rival game here in the East Midlands. It's like equivalent to, I would say, Nottingham Forest versus Derby, or Manchester United versus Manchester City. Speaking of Manchester United, I'm glad they're doing a lot better than they have been recently. But I know we got a draw against Burnley. We shouldn't have got a draw really, to be honest. But I hope they learn from that mistake that we play in Leicester today. Probably as of this recording, I don't know. I didn't even check the time of kick-off. But anyway, enough of the football. If you want to see my latest wrestling stuff, not my wrestling Blu-rays, because obviously I've ordered some and they're coming from the United States. This is my so-called calming down, ready for the convention that I'm going to in April for the love of wrestling. I know Blu-rays can be addictive to buy, especially when you buy bargains. So anyway, like I was saying, I set myself a goal to pay £5 a Blu-ray. That's always been my goal. The only two extravagant buys I've actually bought is because I was wanting to add them into my collection when I seen them. Is obviously Deadpool 2 and Ready Player 1. That was 2 for £25. I thought, you know what, I'll treat myself. But other than that, every Blu-ray I've got is either a prize from BluRay Bullet Brit on his prize draws when he does them on a Friday, or do what do you call it? pick them up when I see them. So I hope that answered your 2 questions. Thank you ever so much. If you want to leave any questions, you're more than welcome to. Please do. And towards movies, or if you want to hear anything about professional wrestling, I will happily do it on my fan reaction on my main channel over on Gabinots. All I've done is done quite a few episodes recently, and obviously WE 2K19 Dream Matches over on that channel. So the main reason why you tuned in is to see what Blu-rays I've picked up, and I mentioned this on Big Paul's Chat Movies Facebook page. Go check that out, fellow movie collectors, enthusiasts, if you want to see that. And as of late, we're obsessed with the Poundland, and obviously I've bought some from the Poundland before I went to work, as well as Cex. I bought there as well, and quite honestly, I was surprised I fit this in. I left my house roughly about, I think it was about 10:30. Got my hair cut, got my new bus pass, and then went to see what Blu-rays are in CEX, because it was in the same vicinity, which was a bonus. This is a great haul, but before I say this, when I go to the Poundland in the old towards Borough Marsh area in my city, they've got sense. As I go downstairs, they've got a movie section. Swear to God, I looked over, because they always put Blu-rays on the top shelf. Don't know why. They were small units anyway. All I saw was a sea of blue cases. I thought, yes, they've restocked recently. Not when I'm around. And I'll get onto that in a sec. And then obviously after that, I went to CEX to have a look what ones I could pick up. I only picked up a few off CEX, but one thing I don't get about CEX, you may have this problem with them, I don't. It's not the printed cover thing. We've been talking about that for the past year and a half. Is these bags. The reason why I'm asking about these bags is because sometimes they go in there, they charge you 10p for them, or £1 at times. Over the years of me shopping there, to the point where they give it you for free at times. So do they know what their staff know what they're doing, or do they not? I know it's a big thing, but still, I just thought I'd ask you guys, have you had that problem? But I like those bags, they're a lot much easier to carry. Right, no particular order obviously, because I've all chucked them all in one bag. Save the Planet A, save 5p. I've picked up, I've seen this on a post, I forget who posted this, but I wanted this movie. I'm hoping to get Easter's at some point, so I got West is West from the Pound Shop, brand new, factory sealed. If you look closely sometimes with their labels, they put new underneath, because it's obviously it's a new title, it's factory sealed, so that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you get that, sometimes you don't. So that's how you can tell when they've been pre-watched and they haven't. Next one out of the bag is Fantastic Four. Imagine how much these were when they were chart titles. Next one, The Book of Life. I like animated movies. I was interested to see this in Pound Shop as it is, because quite honestly I've not actually got around to seeing this. I've heard good things about this, so that's what I'm looking forward to watching. Then I've started to collect Rise of the Foot Soldier films. Obviously start off number 1. I could have got number 2 a few months. I think I did pick up number 2, 100% sure, but picked up the first one. Like I said in a previous video, one of my previous uploads that I picked up was, I've only seen the third one. So next one, Batman Begins for £2. Now this one I was surprised to see in CEX, let alone in a red case. Dear Grandpa Extended Edition. Everywhere I've seen this, it's been like the regular edition that you see on the likes of Netflix, but to have this in a red case, so I thought it was going to be an over 18 certificate because of the red case, but no, I've never seen a red case version before, ever, even when it was a child release. So picked up that for £2.50. God, it's been that long since Dumb and Dumber 2 came out. No, 2014. Jeez. Picked up that for £1. I'm trying to get Jim Carrey movies on Blu-ray. Another one. I like the original comedy sitcom. I've got it in my collection. So I thought, you know what, pick it up. Even though I've watched it before. Not as good as the original comedy, but still makes me chuckle. Dad's Army for £2. And then I picked up this for £1. I didn't like the style of the cover slip with all the dents. I'm not that OCD, but that looks like a mouse has chewed it. It's Noel Clarke's movie, and another one to my Noel Clarke selection is 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 girls, 3 days, 2 cities, 1 chance. Sounds like fucking porn, that does. But at least the case is in better condition, so I'm getting rid of the cover slip when I've watched the film. Even though people like collecting cover slips, sometimes I don't, especially when it looks like that. Now the next one is obviously George Clooney, Matt Damon, Bill Murray, etc. John Goodman's in this. I've only just noticed. It's that one I can't pronounce. I do apologise. I can pronounce the men. I can't pronounce the name. Obviously, I picked up that in Pound Shop. I've heard good things about this, so I'm intrigued about this. Speaking of Bill Murray, apparently, which I've seen as well, next year Ghostbusters 3 is finally coming out. So that's just my thought. One film I do like, which you'd be surprised, and a lot of my friends will be surprised if they were watching this. Burlesque. Picked that up for £3. Can't complain with that. £3. I notice the brightness goes down, it reflects onto this. When I do that, I look like a freaking ghost when that happens. Charles Gable, you don't not interested in that, even though I've just shown you randomly. Got 3 more titles to go. Bad Moms. Pick that up because obviously £2. I know it's on Netflix. I only noticed it when I was scanning, when I was relaxing. I was just completely knackered. I've not long woke up, to be honest. Picked this up for £1. I missed out when it was in Pound Shop last January or February time when that was in there. It's Gambit. Now this one, I think I've already got. I need to look through my collection. I do apologise. Won't look now, obviously, because I'm doing this video, but I'll probably look and let you know in my next video. I don't know. Is Best of Me. Hey, it's not. I'm not buying it because it's nearly Valentine's Day. Hey, who's gonna buy me a Valentine's Day card and a gift? Come on, I'm single. Jesus Christ, I'm cracking a fucking Valentine's Day joke, even though I did this one with my Christmas present one. I've eaten it just recently. It was smoky bacon flavoured popping candy. Yeah, my thoughts exactly when I realised when I read it after eating it, it was disgusting. Yeah. But anyway, that's today's update. I do apologise. I'm just completely shattered, guys. After that busy shift yesterday, I'm still recovering, but still. So I hope that answered your Gary Carr. I hope that basically answers my questions that you gave me. Hope to see you guys again, and thank you ever so much for you guys, 121 subscribers that I've got right here on youtube.com. I can't believe that. It's been updated since obviously I've logged in. It's been updated since I've had the chance to look on YouTube, see how well my other videos are doing. But thank you ever so much. It blows me away with everyone that's actually supported me since obviously being here on YouTube and towards my Blu-ray collecting. But anyway, until next time, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, etc. Hope you're all not full of flu. If you are full of flu, that's probably why you're watching my videos, to send you to sleep. But anyway, guys, catch you guys soon for another edition of Pacemaker Diaries here exclusively on youtube.com. If you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, so you'll be in and updated anytime I want to do any videos for you guys here exclusively on this very channel. Thanks guys for tuning in. Catch you guys soon.